Hello, my tasty, tenacious Taurus. Welcome back. As you know, I'm Sachi the Scorpio, and I'm here to deliver your guided healing tarot for the month of December. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. So, Taurus, what came up in the cleansing ceremony is PJ Harvey. So her attitude is, when in doubt, swim to new ground. Capricorn also got this card for what they are cleansing, but basically, with the attitude is, when in doubt, swim to new ground. Whenever there is some sort of emotional situation or there's too much water, it's just like, all right, I need to dry off here. I need to get to new ground. Very much taking the earthy approach, right? You are a fixed earth sign. Taking the earthy approach rather than the emotional one, the emotional navigation one. The lifestyle is jam with others, but remain in the lead. So there is some energy of, different people that you might be jamming with, right? People that you are interacting with, but also how you are taking the lead and might be having a little bit of a hard time maybe letting someone else take the lead in some way. And the inspiration is redream past lives. So it looks like a lot of you are having a lot of pretty intense dreams. We do have Neptune has gone direct in Pisces again. So, Pisces and Neptune rule the unseen realms, the dream realm, delusions, illusions, altered states of consciousness. So a lot of energy going around when it comes to that. So, and you might also be dealing with some past life relationships. What came out was the One of Wands in reverse. So this is telling me that, a new beginning when it comes to love or lust or passion, intensity, creativity, any sort of kundalini, right, is being held back. What I heard, and still am, is that you're not able to work your magic in a way, in order to truly give yourself a new beginning here. And right behind it, we had the One of Chalices, right? So this is because there is some sort of emotional new beginning that is being had. The One of Chalices is when the cup is overflowing, right? So it definitely looks like there is some sort of emotional new beginning. A lot of emotions are coming out of this cup. And what sort of emotion is it? Is it positive? Is it negative? It looks like more so doubt, to be honest, is what I was getting mostly. But this is being cleansed, so I'm really glad that it is being worked on. And then in the clarifier, we had coughing come out with division in reverse. And what this told me, coughing I always take as there is someone toxic around, and this is a third eye, right? This is a psychic type, and it has to do with your third eye chakra, and it's division in reverse. So there is no division between your mental state and someone else's mental state. It looks like there is somebody else that is very, very toxic in your head, and behind it, huge message. Okay, we had Mantine coming out using healing wave. There is a healing wave of water, of emotion that is coming. You will bounce back from this, right? Whatever this fighting energy is, you are going to bounce back from it. It's going to take a lot of fighting energy. You're really going to have to fight for this. And, this is your your sacral chakra, which is just below your navel. And that is, right above your root chakra. And this is where you have emotional connections to other people. This is also your creativity, of why your One of Wands is in reverse. And then right behind it was the solar plexus, which is telling me that this is going to take a lot of fighting energy when it comes to your solar plexus. And your solar plexus is, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. Very much an individuality of your uniqueness and your authentic self, rather than being psychologically manipulated by whoever this is. That there's no psychic division here, because these wanted to fly away, and I'm hearing the first song wants to come out. We are also doing shufflemancy, 14,000 songs. We're just going to shuffle it and see what pops up. We will be getting song messages throughout the reading, and I will also be making a playlist, a shufflemancy playlist of all the songs that pop up for the music messages. It'll be like a little soundtrack to what is up and coming for you for December. So the first song, and it's about this, person, better than me, hinder, extreme behavior. So there might be some sort of belief that someone might know better than you, or, it's like you think that someone else is better than you in some sort of way, Taurus, and it's hindering something that you need to do. This is very extreme behavior is what I'm getting. Whoever this psychic person, where there's absolutely no division between you two psychically. It's like, you know, there's this toxic energy that's just in your space, and it's, you know, using control through the sacral chakra, through whatever, you know, emotional connection you have to them, and it drains your sense of self through your solar plexus. So Taurus, that is what came up in the cleansing ceremony. And because the healing energy and bounce back wanted to fly away, if this is not, if the non-division stays there, if a breaking from this psychic tie cannot be had, the healing wave cannot come. It goes further away. The more that you think that someone knows better for you than you do, it's hindering your progress. But Taurus, welcome to Sagittarius season. So, you know, Sagittarius season is all about philosophy, academia, wisdom, spirituality, religion, culture, and also luck and abundance. So Sagittarius rules all things that are based on perspective, right? That's the subjective, and perhaps the only objective reality, which is that everything is subjective, right? If you want to believe that, it's also a subjective perspective. So it's those kind of annoying little Sagittarian quips that we might see here. And it's these type of deterministic approaches to things that shape how we see our world, and they make us biased in the most innocent ways. So this season, what we are going to be looking into is, what philosophy are you stuck in that no longer serves you or your highest good? We are going to look in how that is blocking your abundance. And then in the extended, we will take a look to see what new philosophy you can bring in to help get you out of that old philosophy that no longer serves you. And then also some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline and bring in your luck and abundance. And then of course some oracles. So let's see. I'm hearing the next song wants to come out. We have Karma by Medita. So there is definitely some karmic situations that you are dealing with. And it seems like whatever sort of karmic curse you've had, it's time to kind of get out of those karmic situations. We have Diana Ross coming out in reverse. So in terms of the philosophy that no longer serves you, it's the attitude that says, make sure they never see the last of you. So because it's in reverse, it's, you know, make sure they never see the last of you, of like, yeah, you're not even going to see the last of me. You know what I mean? It's like staying around until, you know, when it's the last of you, that's when you perish, right? So it's like, you know, sticking around just so they can, you know, see the last of you. But, you know, it's like the attitude is like not being able to have someone see the last of you. You might be prolonging something of not being able to have it be the last time with someone. It's very much these karmic contracts that are kind of replaying over and over again. The lifestyle is, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing in a ball gown, and it's coming out in reverse. So what this is telling me is that, you know, the way things are when it comes to the quality of your physical, you know, home or physical appearance is not necessarily what you want it to be. Like, you might, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a ball gown, but whatever you view as aesthetically pleasing, or, you know, what you want your physical reality to look like, that includes yourself and your physical space, right? And Taurus, you are the sign of quality material possessions, right? Of materialism, not like, you know, obsessed about money. That's not materialistic. Materialistic is when you care about the high quality of the material, and like, no, I'm not getting those $5 shoes. I'm getting the $500 shoes because, number one, it's ethically sourced. Number two, it's Italian leather. Number three, it's hand stitched. Number four, I know the old lady who sewed it. There was a thing on her National Geographic sort of thing. You know what I mean? You're very into doing things of quality. And it looks like maybe the quality of how you are adorning your body and how you are adorning your space just isn't how you want it to be. And the inspiration is you can be a better you than anyone else. And it's because it's coming out in reverse, it seems like you think that someone else can be a better you than you, right? It might be this person that you have this psychic connection with, that, you know, you might think that they can, you know, be a better you. You might, you know, take your higher self and view, you know, who you want to be and then superimpose it on someone else. Like, oh no, they know better than me. You know, because we did have that song that came up. What was it? Yeah, Better Than Me, right? You can never be, or you can be a better you than anyone else, okay? So you have to be the best version of yourself, but it looks like being the best version of yourself is what is causing issues here. It's a philosophy that you're not believing in, and that is very hindering. We have Crazy by Patsy Cline, the best 60s albums. So again, Diana Ross, kind of 60s vibes coming up. So maybe someone who was born in the 1960s is involved here. But someone might be calling somebody crazy. Someone might be like, oh, you think you know better than me? Or like, oh, like, it's like someone, you think someone knows better than you, and they might call you crazy. And that's why maybe you think that they know better. Or vice versa, right? This can go either way. I do get a lot of cross watchers. But let's see, what is this philosophy that is no longer serving? We have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, this does have to do with a third-party situation, can involve two people. But Three of Pentacles is typically work, right? This is when you put in hard work, when you know, manifest into some creative project. This has to do with working for money, working for your house, and things like that. So it looks like it's really influencing that, as well as your creative ability, which makes sense because if you have someone who is draining your solar plexus and your sacral energy, then then of course you don't have that sort of motivation. What's the light energy? I'm hearing the next song wants to come out. We have Lose Yourself, Eminem, 8 Mile. Yeah, this has caused you to lose yourself, right? Because there has been some sort of, right, pentacles, money, housing, anything tangible. But there is some sort of third party involved here that has caused you to lose yourself because of this psychic connection that you have that is draining out of your sacral and solar plexus, right? And the solar plexus is your sense of self, right? What makes you you. And if you don't know who you are, well, then it's definitely hard to create artistic expression of who you are. So yes, it's caused you to lose yourself. Oof, we have double dragon energy. This is a twin flame card for me. So it looks like, you know, this is impacting your twin flame journey. It looks like you've met your twin. But it does look like there is some sort of third party here that is trying to influence how you work with your twin flame. Let's see, what's the shadow? Yep, I knew it. Quick attack. So this could be your twin flame and how this is being influenced, because we have quick attack coming out. So Pikachu, I always take as someone who's like loved by a lot of people, or maybe a child or something. But in general, we have this solar plexus energy coming out, right? This is a very quick attack on the solar plexus, whatever this twin flame, where you are in your twin flame journey, and how some sort of third party, you know, involvement with your creativity or your money or your housing is really influential here. It says it raises its tail to check its surroundings. The tail is sometimes struck by lightning in this pose. So whenever this comes out, sometimes sometimes it has meant spanking, but tails I always take as things from the past, right? So, you know, using the past in order to check your surroundings, and kind of repeating the same thing of, you know, expecting that just because something has happened in the past that it is going to repeat, right? It does talk about being struck by lightning in the butt, so to speak. So it seems like something's coming back from the past and kind of causing this, you know, electric response, which is a neural stimulation response, right? When your nervous system gets that spark. And it looks like things from the past, it's like, you know, still your nervous system is still kind of going in that same loop over and over again when it comes to what has happened in the past. And that might be because someone else knew better than you, or thought they knew better than you know, and you know, for whatever reason, like feeling like someone else knows how something should look when it comes to, you know, your body or any sort of physical environment or something like that. Let's see how this is blocking. Oh, I'm hearing the next song wants to come out. We have Physical, You're So, by 9 Inch Nails, Broken. So yeah, this definitely has to do with all things physical, as I was talking about, money, housing, all the physical things. That's what this is influencing, and it's blocking your physical abundance is what I'm getting here. Like, we have 9 Inch Nails, Broken. So, you know, things are being broken here. Let's see, how is this blocking the luck and abundance? We have Dolly Parton coming out in reverse. So the attitude, the higher the heels, the closer to heaven. So it's in reverse. So again, it has to do kind of with that dressing up and kind of looking, you know, what you want to look like. Not that it has to be a ball gown and high heels, but whatever you think is like the ultimate form of beauty. The reason why you're not really, you know, dressing up the way that you would want to be. There also is something about time here that's really important. We have lifestyle. Caution will get you nowhere, and it's in reverse. So it looks like, you know, this nervous system stimulation is just having, you know, happening over and over again without any sort of caution. Okay. And it looks like, you know, not having caution is an issue here, and why you can't manifest the proper luck and abundance that you truly desire. And the inspiration is, the most precious diamonds are sometimes disguised as rhinestones. So that's in reverse. You know, we just talked about the quality of material, right? And because this is, you know, sometimes the most precious diamonds are disguised as rhinestones, there is something to be said that if we can't, you know, afford to have exactly what we want, there is a way to, you know, have everything look the way that we want it to, and then to start manifesting in our abundance. We don't always have to have, you know, a million, you know, really expensive everything, right? I mean, everybody kind of would like that, I guess, or prefer it, but that doesn't really necessarily fulfill us in some sort of ways. And it looks like by, you know, not being okay with what you have to work with and not being okay with the quality of materials around you, it's causing you to, right? Because if you're not thankful for what's around you, and it's not that you're, you know, unthankful, but if you're not actively have gratitude towards your physical surroundings, you know, that causes you to be out of vibration with your physical surroundings, and therefore that causes you, you know, to just not be in tune with things, and then to not be able to manifest what you really want more than what you already have around you, right? Let's see what the song is. We have Sacrifice by Elton John. Now, there's something that needs to be sacrificed here, and it needs to happen now. Let's see what is... Whew, that was interesting. Ooh, okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, going right to the Dolly Parton. So again, another Pentacles card. A 10 of Pentacles upright is when you know, have a nice family, you have joint bank accounts, you know, are, you know, eating together and having a home together and things like that. Because it's coming out in reverse, what I'm getting is this is not the time. It needs to be sacrificed of like living together, of, you know, having a family together, of having joint resources and money together. Right now, that really needs to be sacrificed. What's the light energy here? Rylu using double smash. What I'm getting is that there is some sort of fight that it's twofold, and it's blocking your abundance because it's causing fights in two different places. It's double smashing in two places. And yeah, this is a fighting type. So there's two separate fights here that you're dealing with, and double dragon. So this is also part of your twin flame journey. It says the aura that emanates from its body intensifies to alert others if it is afraid or sad. So it looks like, you know, the aura that you're picking up around other people, possibly family, is causing you to feel afraid or sad because you're internalizing, you know, the way that they feel. And it looks like this is happening for, you know, more than one person. Let's see. What's the shadow here? I'm hearing that another song wants to come out. This one wants to hide. We have AKA M80, the wolf, Portugal, the man. So this is also known as M80. So it looks like one person is very kind of dangerous. Like an M80 is some sort of weaponry, right? And the wolf, there is someone who, we have dog spirit coming out here and the wolf. So definitely, you know, pack mentality sort of thing. And we have Portugal, the man. So I definitely feel like this is some unevolved masculine energy that likes to hunt like the wolf. And then it's from 2006. It says, waiter, you, and then Volt. I don't know what the rest of that is, but there's something about, you know, it's like waiter, you, this. And as you can see, right, someone's serving someone else, kind of like that waiter status. Like, look how they are, you know, the grandparents are like serving. So, and that's, yeah. All right. So we have Metapod using harden. Yeah, this has caused your heart to harden here because you've had to fight. And it looks like two different things of internalizing anger and sadness. And it's like stopping you from blocking your own abundance and being able to have a nice family of your own, have a nice home of your own, and things like looking the way that you want because it's hardened your heart. It says, a steel hard shell protects its tender body. It quietly endures hardship while awaiting evolution. So it looks like you're kind of waiting for some sort of evolution to happen and just, you know, letting, you know, this fighting energy turn to anger and sadness. And in your heart chakra here, it's just getting harder and harder, just hoping that, you know, one day you will open up and be a butterfly. So this is really enduring this hardship. But the thing is, that's blocking your abundance and luck because it doesn't have to be a constant endurance of hardship here. Like I said, in the extended, we are going to check out what new philosophy can we bring in to help the situation, and then also how we can help manifest your highest vibrational timeline to bring in that luck and abundance. Sorry, a bunch of them fell on the floor. And I do feel like we want to, okay, this wants to come out. This one fell in my lap. Most of them fell on the floor. It's drop your fucking ego in reverse. This is not a time to go out of your ego. If anything, it's time to make sure that your ego is not attacked, that your sense of self is really instilled here. Vulnerability is hot as fuck in reverse. This is not a time to make yourself vulnerable so that you keep enduring hardship of the sadness and anger of others that is just hardening your heart. That is not the move, Taurus. All right, let's see what the song is. 3U, Russell Shorto from Descartes' Bones. So this is a philosophy book that I read. I will record it. It's a little less than 3 minutes. I will put that on the playlist. It is song number 8 called 3U. So, and the thing is 3, right? 3U. It does look like there are 3 people involved. 2 people who are bringing anger and sadness. And then there's also, you know, these are third parties compared to your twin flame journey that you're stuck in. Because your ego is, you know, constantly being attacked here. Okay, now's the time to really not drop your ego, to bring that ego up. Let's get one more. Okay. You're the shit. Okay, that's not what it means to be in your ego. Is like, oh, I'm the shit, blah, 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 blah. That's not how it is, right? That will also harden your heart. When it says to be in the ego, right? The ego is just the person who tells your story in your head. It's the narrator in your mind. And whether it says like, you're bad for doing this or you're an awesome person for doing this, right? And having a healthy ego also means pushing away other people's voices. Like, no, I'm the one running the show. I'm running my nervous system. I'm the one who controls my brain. And that's that. Okay. So it's not that you're like, oh, you have to be all in your ego like that. Okay. But if your heart is hardened, right, there's definitely this sacral chakra, solar plexus, and heart chakra. So it really goes to the heart, and then the solar plexus is, you know, below the ribs, and then right below the navel here. So that's the area that you want to be working on. Don't forget it. Okay, 10% off your next purchase code. Awesome. Interesting. Okay, well, this is a deck that I've had. Never had this card. But while we're talking percentages, if you're interested in the extended, the link is below. I'm also offering this as a special during December, and the first 10 people who book get $11.11 off, so with a total price of $44.44, and then after that it is $55.55 if you are interested in the spread for yourself. So Taurus, like I said, if you want to follow me into the extended is $5.55. If you need a little help with this healing, we are going to look into what philosophy we can bring in to help you get out of this old philosophy, and then some advice on how to bring your luck in abundance and manifest your highest vibrational timeline. So Taurus, if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.